Welcome to Two Tangled Skeins.
Stitches.
Yep,
All about stitches.
all about stitches. So if you don't want stash enhancement, just skip this part.
Well, it's the whole episode, so
Okay, skip the episode.
just don't watch.
I'm Kari, also
I'm
known as Jaded Knitter,
I'm Sue, Crafty Knitter 7.
and it is the 16th?
Yes,
Yes, 16th of August. And
2012.
yes. And that would be Gadget, and I'm sorry about the camera shaking because he wants to play. And we do have a live studio audience. Say hi!
Hi! That's Soho Sarah.
And
Soho 30 Sarah.
Here
she is.
And dude, seriously, no. Gadget.
Here.
Boop. There we go.
Ow.
All right.
So,
Dog taken care of. So, stitches.
stitches.
You want to start?
Yeah. So, you know, I beelined for the Erin Lane booth because I needed me an Erin Lane bag. I got one of the large project bags. Best thing about it, and the dude, I don't know who he was, pointed it out. It's light
Paul?
colored.
I think his name was Paul.
Paul. He pointed out that it's light colored inside, so when you look inside, you can actually see your knitting. So it's got sheepy goodness on it. It's got drawstring like that, and basically, it's awesome.
And I have a snorkely puppy.
This is Gadget.
Oh my god, so excited. And he was asleep a minute ago, I swear to god.
Yeah.
And I got me an Erin Lane bag too. I love paisley and I love green, so you know.
It works.
It works.
Yep.
And it has frogs, which I didn't
Oh, I
notice.
didn't notice it has frogs on it. Oh, that's awesome.
It has my insanity shawl in it, which I will show later. But it has little frogs, which I think is so cool. But anyways.
Yeah. So, stash enhancement. I bought all of one ball of yarn for myself. I bought a ball for Sarah as well, but I bought one ball of yarn for myself. And it's called, this is it here all wound up. It's called Chocolate Covered Cherry, and it is by Knitting Roses LLC, who is Lise Wilson. And so that's the business card there. And I needed something to cast on. I just wanted to do a vanilla sock, so I cast on socks. I think it was the Friday morning. And so I'm fairly ways up. This is the cuff. And I've put in afterthought heel. So I'll go back after and pull that out and do the heel from there. It's knit on 2.5, 2 circs at a time. These are knit picks. And 2.5 US is...
No, 2.5
millimeter.
is a
Yeah, I'm really not good with that.
1.5, I think.
Okay, so that's
Oh, wait a minute. Haha, I have
that's the knitting on that from Stash. Next stash enhancement is our friend Sarah Chambliss is Knitty & Color. I got this beautiful braid that is called Aspen. It is merino silk. It's an 80-20 blend, and it is beautiful. There are browns, greens. There's a little bit of gold in there, and there's no sparkly in this though. And that's her business card there. So she's,
if there is sparkly, it's because, yeah,
well,
you'll see.
That's a whole other story. Next stash enhancement is from Sarah from Knitty & Color again. This is a 4-ounce alpaca silk 80-20 blend, and it is the softest thing ever. I think it's pretty natural from the sheet. It doesn't look like it's colored, but it's a cloud. So I'll be spinning that on the wheel when I get good enough. Because right now all I can spin are corkscrews. Yeah, just not good.
They're cute corkscrews.
This here, I've got 2 balls, and it is, it's Llama, and it's from S&S Camlid Company, which is right there.
Actually, here.
I'm going to show the back, yeah.
Oh, okay. The
Yeah.
website's actually on the front as well, but it might be a little
But I was only going to buy 1 ball, and then Kari convinced me, well, I'll need 2 if I want to make mittens, so I got 2.
which is
And
what I'm planning on doing. This is the one I got.
Yeah.
Which
Who
is
knows? We'll
so
see
soft.
what it turns out to be. Other stash enhancement is from Miss Babs. It is a 1-ounce silk hanky. The color is My Kelly. I don't get you to do that. So,
And we're not going to take these ones out of the bags because they're...
so I'm not sure if I'm going to knit from it or if I'm going to spin it, but it's from the famous Miss Babs. And that's her card there.
And I'm actually taking a course from the Yarn Harlot, Stephanie Pearl McPhee, in a week and a bit on how to knit and spin and whatnot from them. So
Yeah, me too.
and Sarah, who's in the background here.
This was a last minute stash enhancement, 3 Irish girls. The reason I got this was I was part of the knit along for Knit Me Happy with Rachel, and I didn't quite like the yarn. It was a little too pink for me, and my friend Lynn, who is Toll Baby, said she would trade, so I got to pick
This is the yarn from Knit Me Happy, which this is my skein and I absolutely love it, but I like the pinks, so.
Yeah, and so this has a little bit more grays and greens in it, so that was a last minute stash enhancement. And the other thing that is awesome is I got a trindle. I got a trindle. There's little green planets on it. That's awesome. And as soon as I started spinning on it, I found my consistency. I mean, it's still a little thick and thin, but my consistency is getting better. And it's just, it's lightweight. These little, they all come off, so you can store them. And yeah, I just love it. And I'm spinning. I gave you the card for the
this one.
Yeah.
Oh. It is Fairy Yarn Mother, Susan Forbes.
And she had these tiny little bumps.
But they were little, I think they were 1 ounce bumps.
Yeah, so I got some green and then some kind of brownish. And I think that's it for my stash enhancement. Can you think of anything else?
No, I think
I mean, I have something that's a gift for someone, so I can't really...
no showing until gifts are given.
I gave Sarah her out-of-the-box yarn, and it was the brightest yarn I saw all weekend. And it made her want to knit socks right away. It is
this.
Unbelievable, and that's by Knitty & Color as well.
And these would be her 2 teeny tiny little 2 at a time toe socks, which I just stole from her. So
I think
I love this stuff.
I think that's it for my stash enhancement.
Yeah,
Right?
I think so.
Yeah. Oh, I got a mug, but I don't have it with me, but Kari will show her mug, and it's the same kind of mug, just with a different logo.
Yeah.
Hers says knit fast, dye warm. Mine says I can has yarn with a picture of a cat. And we got Sarah one with a sheep, because it goes with the tattoo she has of the sheep on her back. But yeah, like, it holds a lot of coffee, let's just say that.
It's a bucket.
Yeah.
I love me a bucket
I basically
of coffee.
poured my normal round of coffee in my normal mug at home, poured it into that, and it was half full. Yes.
I like big mugs.
So, your turn. Oh, here comes the sparkly.
Yes. I got, this one is Quick Sizzle, and these are both by Knitty & Color. And that is, it's greens and purples and sparkle, and yeah.
We didn't buy all these things all at once from Sarah. We kept going back. So by the end of the weekend, we just called ourselves her groupies.
And Sarah, well, let's just own up to it. We're nuts.
Yeah,
you
just a
already
little.
knew that.
Yeah, it's all good.
This one is, what's this? Angelina, Firestar, Merino, Milk Fiber, Nylon. I love it.
And watching her card them on is that the drum carder she had on the table?
Oh my god.
I need me one of those.
Yeah.
This is Clown Barf.
It is not Clown Barf.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Okay, the peanut gallery needs to be quiet now.
She's knitting with Clown Barf as well.
I am. Okay, fine. This is Milky Way is the name of it, and it's basically everything but the kitchen sink, and it's so soft. It's Angelina, Bamboo, Firestar, Merino, Milk Fiber. Yeah.
4.5 ounces of loveliness.
Yes, I saw this and it was one of those, I have to have
Was that the first bat you bought, or was that the first?
No, this was the first bat I bought, and then when I went back, I'm like, I need another one, and it was calling my name.
Yeah. Sarah, your stuff is awesome. Oh, awesome.
And I guess, since I'm on the Knitty & Color, we'll do the rest of the stuff that I got from Sarah. So this one is Mermaid. and it is a 4-ounce merino silk braid. And as you can probably tell, I have a thing for the greens and the blues.
Purple.
And the purples. This one's just the green and blues. Watery colors. And then I got this one, which is Limelight, which is an 80-20 alpaca silk blend.
Which she just handed me a few minutes ago, telling me it was mine, and then took it back.
Yeah, I got the bags mixed up and thought this was one of hers, and yeah.
Yeah, I don't mind taking
No.
it home with me. Yeah.
No. Hands off.
Okay, fine.
No touchy.
Continue. I'll be good.
And then this is my set of silk hankies.
Who is that from?
That is also from Fairy Yarn
Oh,
Mother.
it was, right.
Yeah.
Right.
I just love the fact that it was blue with the spot of green in it. And I have no idea what I'm going to do with it yet. I'll figure that out later.
How many ounces is that? Does it say?
It doesn't.
It's a little more than mine, I think.
Yeah, I think it was 1.5 ounces
Yeah,
or
mine's
something.
a 1 ounce, but yeah.
And oh yeah, I bought no yarn, none.
Nope.
I did, however, buy sock blockers, so no more sock
Pugs.
puppets. Yeah, I got sock blockers to match my pug. What can I say? And because, you know, everything looks better when it's not a sock puppet. These are the socks I'm designing, which thank you guys for poking me.
Yep. Poke, 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 and she actually wrote up the part of the pattern on Sunday while we were still at the conference, and I think it's almost done, and
Yep.
one of our friends is going to test knit it this week.
Yep, so I just need it test knit, and then I'm going to release it.
And these are socks for Sarah, our friend who's sitting right here.
And it's got Angelina all over it.
And yeah, everything. Yeah, I find sparkly in everything. I didn't buy sparkly.
My sparkly's on everything.
Yes. Basically. You
Yeah.
bought a trindle?
And I bought a trindle, which I will show you in the Sunday episode, which we are going to record right away, but you're not going to get to see until Sunday. So,
Yeah, so this is episode 3, Stitches, and then episode 4 will be posted on Sunday.
Sunday, yeah.
Yeah, sorry, just yarn fumes.
Wool fumes. But yeah, I forgot the trindle. It's over there. I'm not going to get up and get it. I'll just wait until I'm done recording and then get it on the next episode.
So, yeah, that was short, sweet.
To the point.
Yeah.
I got to meet Susan Pandorf.
Yeah.
And Franklin Habit.
No, explain how you met her, because we walked into the plucky
Yeah, I think it was
plucky knitter or the plucky something yarn booth.
I think it was Plucky Knitter.
Yeah.
And I saw a woman, she was, you know, in line in front of me, and she had on a really lovely silver Even Star shawl. And I went up and tapped her on the shoulder and said, you know, I love your shawl. And we were standing there talking for a minute while she was in line, and her friend who was there with her is like, yeah, she's the designer. At which point I went, eee!
She took the shawl
And then she
off.
takes the shawl off and she's like, here, you can, you know, see it. And she goes up and pays for
And I
something.
had no idea what was going on. I was on the other side of the booth, and all of a sudden she points to me and she's like, come here, and she's like holding it in her hand like this. And Susan comes around and I'm like, what? She goes, nyeh, 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 nyeh. I said, is that Susan? She said, yes. And I said, would you like a picture?
Yeah, I kind of had
I'm like, would you like a picture?
Braveheart.
Yes, so she got a picture.
Yeah.
We'll post those. We'll post those on the blog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
took 2 classes with Franklin Habit, and well, I'll save the story. Well, no, I'll do it now.
Don't save it. Just yeah, we can reshow it. We can reshow it on the next one.
Come out, you. This,
Once you can get it on.
once I can get it unstuck, is my Insanity. You want to pull down on the bottom so you can. Now, just do it in the middle so you have. There we go. And that is done on. It is cobweb weight.
Crazy.
This is soy silk. There are 6
Combs.
combs. I think, are there 7?
Well, you said 7 many times.
Okay, so there's
Yeah.
probably 7 combs.
The
of
peanut
this.
gallery is helping.
There's like 7,000 yards that are going to be in this. It's 7 feet by 7 feet when it's done.
Now, is that on the new Hi-Hias?
This is on the Hi Sharps,
Yes,
which...
Did you just buy those?
Yep, I bought these at Stitches. And these are the first set of needles. I'll show. I don't know if they'll show very well or not, but the join on them is really, really smooth. And it's the first set of needles that I've been able to actually knit this on without it snagging. I've tried the Addy Lace, I've tried Chia Goose, Knit Picks. I have a lot of size 0 needles, okay, at this point. And since Signature doesn't make them, these things, next best thing.
Yeah, but you did buy some signatures.
Yes.
They're right there. So I get to tell, well, the beginning of this story. Was it the first? No, Erin Lane was the first booth we went to.
Yeah.
Beelined for that one. Then we went over to the Signatures booth. And as soon as I got to the booth, I was like, wow, those are really small needles. And they were green, so they caught my eye. Well, the person sitting at the table said, you're the first person to notice. And
this is mainly because we were also like the second group that got into the marketplace.
yeah, it was on the Thursday night, which was only open for people who had classes. So it was a preview. And so shopping without the crowds. And she says, well, because you're the first person who noticed, hands me her business card and says, email me, you'll get rewarded. I'm like, okay, fine. Then finally on Sunday, I decide to email her, pull out the card. It was the president of the company. I was like, oh my God, she was sitting at the table. This is awesome. So I emailed her and the vice president got back to me, and basically because I was the first person who noticed the small needles, I got a $25 gift certificate. And now that Kari has... And now that Kari has said how good they are, I was thinking before she said how good they are that I would give her the gift certificate. Yeah, she's not getting it.
Me and my big mouth.
Yeah, so that was the prototype. They'll be out, I think, October-ish.
And they're size 1.
Yeah, size 1,
US
which means
1
they're going to fill the gap, but...
they are actually. It's posted on her blog on the signatureneedlearts.com. I think it's /blog. She actually posted recently that they are going to fill the gap, but those are the first ones that are coming out sometime this fall. They should be out.
Well, they told...
they said early. She hasn't given a date yet, but they'll be out kind of early fall kind of thing from what, from the information I've been hearing.
Yeah. Did you show your mug already?
Yes.
Okay, because I have the business card here for the mug. It is Polly Studios, and Amanda Polly is the person who makes these, and yeah, she has some gorgeous yarn bowls and other things. I was just, yeah, as soon as I rounded the corner the mug that says I Can has yarn with the cat on it, it was like, yeah, okay, that has to be mine. So I took it home.
Yep.
And so should I go on to my fan moment? Yeah. So I was disappointed. It was Saturday. I knew Laura from the Knit Girls was going to be there, and we were leaving.
Sunday. This was Sunday.
No, it was Saturday.
No, it was Sunday.
No, she flew in on Saturday. Sunday was the market class, and we were supposed to go to Chicago and changed our mind.
Yeah, that was...
No. It was Saturday, because Sunday Rob was sitting in the lobby waiting for us.
Okay, so it was probably Saturday.
Anyway. Saturday. So we're leaving, and at the front of the store, I turn my head and I do like this. Oh my God, Laura! And then I kind of stood there, and she kind of turned and looked at me. Hi! And then I walked
She
over.
apparently scares people.
Yeah, apparently. Crazy woman from Canada. So I got to hug Laura, I got to look at her ruby red shoes, got a photo op with her. Yeah, it was awesome. She handed me this card. Knit Girls, she touched it. Yeah, I'm okay. Okay, I just got the chills. It was awesome. I loves her. I wish Leslie was there, but it was really nice to meet her. She's my idol. I'll stop talking now. And I think that's about it for Stitches.
Yeah, that's about it.
Alright. Toodaloo.
Bye.